I actually do have some new steelbooks here. Here's X-Men Days of Future Past, which I don't think I've ever seen this one here before. So there's that. I know I haven't seen this one, Transformers. It's 13. Two Guns. The Mummy Collection. Jason Bourne. I've never seen this one here before. That's 10. That one is tempting. Let's see here. It doesn't look like anything else here that I haven't seen before. Nope. Classic guilty pleasure. $5, it's not too bad, but I already have it already, so let's do that in here. Hummer. Okay, that's a bit of a rarity today. A bust at Best Buy. Nothing I really wanted in there, or I didn't already buy, because I bought the Zombieland 2 Steelbook. I bought the Addams Family online last week, so those were the two big new releases that came out. And yeah, they just didn't have anything in there that interested me, unfortunately. So that's a rarity, because usually you don't see that happen at Best Buy very often. I usually at least find something in there, but today not the case. So actually, come to think of it, I don't even know what's coming out next week either, except for Terminator, but I don't want that new Terminator movie, so next week could be a bust as well. So anyway, on to the next stop then, I guess. Alright, GameStop and Hot Topic were both busts, so let's see if Barnes & Noble can turn the tide here. They've been a bust the last couple of weeks, but let's see if there's actually something in here I might want. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we can get this for $1 somewhere at a Dollar Tree during the sale that they're having right now on the dollar DVDs and Blu-rays. I could have sworn I saw this in there. Oh, you gotta love this. It'd be nice to have them, but yeah. So that happened. There's gotta be something here. Here's something that's kind of bugging me. They have the final season of Veep on DVD. They also have it on Blu-ray. They have the complete series on DVD, but they don't have the complete series on Blu-ray. And I have all the other seasons on Blu-ray, so I don't know. I just find that weird that the entire series is available on DVD in one package, but not the Blu-ray. I'm striking out today. There was nothing at Barnes & Noble either. Like, I've gone to Best Buy, Barnes & Noble, Hot Topic, GameStop, nothing. So I think I'm just gonna go to the movie, and then I'll try Cash and Culture later on as soon as I'm done. And it won't last, because that's not gonna be there for too much longer on these. Why are they making a sequel to this movie? SDX will never learn. And here we go, finally, after 2 months, Knives Out.
Of the year. one's wearing.
Want a Sprite cranberry?
The answer is clear. It's the thirstiest time of the year. Sprite, let's go.
January, by the way. I'm actually gonna head on in here because of that. I want to get my hands on a shirt with that. Alright, so I gotta wait about a half an hour. So in the meantime, let's head on to Cash and Culture, see what they got. I think I might have something here. Alright, it was just too busy in the mall to actually record on a bench, so I'm in the Macy's furniture department. So I'll show you everything I picked up in there. So you saw the one thing I picked up in there, and that was Doctor Strange, which I don't have on Blu-ray or DVD, I believe. I checked my DVD inventory and I didn't have it there. My Blu-ray collection too, and I didn't have it. And this ended up being $10 after the buy one get one, after the not buy one get one free, the sale they had going on. If you buy 2 movies or more, you get $2 off each of the movies you purchase. So this ended up being $10. And these other ones here ended up being $6 each. And these are movies I already own on DVD, and I'm basically upgrading them to Blu-ray. So we have the first thing, Like a Man, was $6. 9, which I think is a very underrated movie from the director of Chicago. That was $6. Did not get these back in the bag to save my life. Just Ryan, another very underrated movie with Queen Latifah in it. That was $6. And another underrated movie About Last Night, which was also $6. The remake, not the original one. And then, lastly, A League of Their Own, which I don't think no, I do have it on DVD. It was part of a double feature set, but this is the newest version, $6. Can't go wrong with that. Alrighty, time to go pick up my shirt. And just like that, half-price books. Here's something interesting I found right off the bat. Dexter, the complete series on DVD for $100. This star a little loose though. Here's another thing I found that's interesting. An original copy of Groundhog Day on DVD, like the first edition from 1997. Still got the receipts inside of here. You know what, for $2, that's kind of tempting. I already have this movie on both DVD and Blu-ray, but this is one of my favorite movies of all time, so maybe I might pick this one up. Here's another thing I found that's pretty interesting. The Boston Celtics 85-86 championship. $25 though. I don't know if I'm going to pick this up, but you know what? I just might, because these are actually kind of hard to find around here. But as I looked inside, the DVDs look pretty good, so I might go ahead and pick this one up as well, but maybe not. I'll hold on to it for now and then decide later on. There's another thing I found that's interesting. Gandhi on VHS. This is from 1983, the year after the movie came out. The Ben Kingsley movie. Couldn't even find this on eBay, but it's kind of interesting. I don't know. I'm tempted to pick this up. Maybe I can sell if I get it for a better price. It's only $1 here. I also should mention that this is not one of the Celtics-Lakers matchups from the 80s, because I know there was a lot of them between Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, but this is the Boston Celtics versus the Houston Rockets. So probably not as exciting as the other ones. Definitely not as exciting as the other ones, but I don't know. This is still kind of tempting. Could have honestly gotten this, but $20 though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass. 1 and 2 for 20. Yeah. Alrighty guys, I'm back home now, and let's go ahead and talk about Knives Out real quick. A little story. 2 weeks ago, this movie was playing at the theater that I always go to, and I don't know, for some reason I thought that because the movie was still playing in theaters since November, there wasn't a whole lot of big movies coming out in the next couple of weeks after that. I thought it was going to stick around for at least another week, and maybe I could go see it then. So I went to see Like a Boss instead, and immediately regretted it because the following Tuesday, when I looked at the listings for the following week, it was out of theaters. So I thought I missed out on a chance to see this movie that everyone was talking about. Unfortunately, it didn't get as many Oscar nominations as they wanted to. I think it just got Best Original Screenplay, and I thought I blew it. I blew my chance to see this movie. But then I looked at the schedule, the theater listings for this week, and it was back in theaters again. So I told myself, I'm not going to waste this opportunity. I'm going to see this movie this weekend, and I did. And basically, here's the way I feel about Knives Out. I'm kind of upset that I didn't see this in 2019, because if I did, this probably would have made my best of the year list, because yeah, it's a great movie. Like, you know, everyone usually overhypes a movie when sometimes, for the most part, let's be honest, but a lot of people were saying this is one of the best movies of the year, it's one of the best movies of the year, and, you know, sometimes they could be wrong on that, sometimes they could be right, so on and so forth, but they are right about this one. This really is one of the best movies from last year, and this definitely would have made my top 10 list. It's a really good movie. Like, it's a really funny movie, it's a really good mystery, it's a really good story, the characters are great, the cast is excellent. It's just a great movie. Like, I had a really good, fun time watching this movie. And I don't want to give too much away, because I know there's still people out there who probably still haven't seen it. They're probably waiting for it to come out on Blu-ray or DVD, or digital. Let's be honest, as most of you are probably going to be looking for digital stuff, because, let's be honest, we've kind of moved past that point of Blu-rays and DVDs. But you know what? I'm still a physical media person, as you can see from the collections I've shown over the last few years. But the point is, yeah, I'm not going to spoil any of the big twists and turns in this, but I'll basically sum up my thoughts on this movie. But mostly it's going to be like the fact that, like I said, it's a really funny movie. The comedy is very good. There's a great bit of emotional moments in there that you feel for the main characters in this. The breakout characters in this movie, to me, are three people in particular. One is Ana de Armas, who plays the main female character, who's in the center of this whole mystery. Like, she plays this Brazilian nurse who like takes care of Christopher Plummer's character, and of course he dies, and the big mystery is how did he die and all that kind of stuff. She's one of the great characters in this movie. She was really good in this. Like, I've seen her in a couple of other movies beforehand, but I never see her in that movie where she branches out until I saw this movie, and this is definitely her big branch out movie. I think she's really good in this movie. Hopefully she gets more roles after this one. But yeah, I really liked her character in this movie a lot. Chris Evans, I thought, was really funny in this movie. He only shows up, he doesn't show up in full until the second half on, but when he's on screen, he is terrific. It's funny to see him swearing at people, just getting pissed off at these people, at these family members of his. The scene from the trailer where he's telling everybody to eat shit. Uh, it's all in it all works in this, and I was laughing every time he was on screen. Like Chris Evans, you can tell that he was trying to get out of that Captain America persona, being the nice guy and all that kind of stuff. It's like, wait, so you mean I get to play a complete asshole and a douchebag in this movie? And it's like, okay, sign me up. I'm good on this. And yeah, he's terrific in this movie. But my favorite character in this whole movie really is Daniel Craig, who plays the detective that he's hired, Bennett Blanc. And I kept hearing, I've been hearing for the last couple of weeks they want to make a spin-off movie with his character solving more mysteries and all that. And after seeing this movie, yeah, I can kind of see why, because he is terrific in this movie. Like, he really steals the show. Every time he's on screen, he's very funny. He's great. He gives a really good performance in this. He's just a terrific. He just gives a terrific performance in this. And I really do want to see more of this character and more of these people in future films. Like, I like the rest of the cast of this movie. Don Johnson's in this, Jamie Lee Curtis, Christopher Plummer, Toni Collette, Michael Shannon. They're all very good in this movie. Rian Johnson directed this. He wrote it as well. And, of course, last film he directed was Star Wars The Last Jedi, which I will get this right. I'm not stopping now. Contrary to popular belief from most people on the internet, I like The Last Jedi, and I've liked a lot of Rian Johnson's movies. I like Brick, I like The Brothers Bloom. He did Looper, too. And, yeah, this is a great movie. This is another one of his great movies. Like, he's a really solid director, and I think he really makes a very well-done film in this. And, like I said, I don't want to go too much into the mystery, because the best thing about this movie is just letting the mystery play out. This is like a raunchier version of Clue mixed in with a little bit of Pink Panther with the Bennett Blanc character, in a way. Like, if you see, there's definitely similarities to Blanc and Inspector Clouseau from the Pink Panther movies if you watch this very carefully. And, like I said, I don't want to give the whole mystery aspect away, because it's worth it just to watch it happen on the screen itself. So I don't want to spoil that part of the movie for anybody, but let's just say that it's a really good mystery. It's a really good mystery that you do get invested in. You do get involved with the twists and turns and how everything comes together in the end. And really, there's not much more to say about this, except it's a really good movie. I would say see it already, but most of you have probably already seen it. I'm sorry I got late to it, but yeah, this is a fantastic movie. I loved every minute of it. I really want to see it again. Like, if it's playing again here next weekend, I will definitely go and see it again, because I had a good time watching this movie. I can't wait for it to come out on Blu-ray. This definitely would have been in my top 10 for the best of the year. Maybe not the best of the decade, but I'm glad I got to see it. Hopefully it does win that Best Original Screenplay Oscar nomination, because I think it might. The Best Original Screenplay usually goes to the big hit, the hip trendy movie of the time, like Juno, Black Klansman, those type of movies. Then again, Quentin Tarantino's nominated this year, so chances are he's going to get it. But I hope Knives Out does get it, because I think it's a really well-done movie. I don't think I even need to say anything more about it. It's just a fun movie. It's a great time. If there are people out there who have not seen it yet, you are doing yourself a huge disservice by missing out on it. This is a terrific movie. Definitely check it out.
Up your ass.
Oh, very nice.
Matter of fact, eat shit. How's that? Eat shit. Eat shit. Eat shit.
Smug smile.
Definitely eat shit.